And big crowd gathering in here now. Very tense for the Bornacoola team out there. The Bornacoola team line out is in goals Thomas Larkin, right full back Raymond Gearty, full back Sean Fallon, and left full is Declan Bohan. Right half back Christy Fardell, centre half back Sean Burden, and left half back Tom Morden. Centre field is Kieran Fallon and Seamus Jones. Right half forward John Muldowney. Full forward, centre half forward is Noel Mahan, and right full forward Sean McGowan. In the corner Henry Faulkner, full forward James McEwan, and on the other side is Michael Mahan. So the team went out there very confidently anyway. Brilliance there too. I think that's Michael Mahan's fiancée there, in the looking cold looking there. Michael has certainly brought his support with him today anyway. Now we see more of the Bornacoola supporters there. Great expense Johnny Costello, Jimmy Fortnan, Joseph Shanley, Michael Shanley and the wife, Seamus Rogers, Willie Hart, are all out in strength today. See a big banner, they haven't it lifted yet. There, Maureen McQueenie and Mary Washington have it with them. I'm in here now, big crowd on the far side. And now there's the Aughavas team coming out on the field, led by your captain Williams. John Joe Williams, Frankie Gallogly, Pat McCabe, Joe Casey gone out there. Very confident looking too. Referee there, Sean Burden, just getting his umpires fixed up and linesmen. Bornacoola captain Sean McGowan there talking to Cormac McGill. Henry Faulkner after taking a kick, and it looks fairly good. Sub-goalkeeper Pat Fortnan collects it there in the square. Shine down. Referee testing out to see which of the balls he'll use. Huh? Is that right? Me? I don't want to be heard. Checking his watch now, referee Sean Byrne. Very anxious moment for both teams here. Just getting the half forwards back and the half backs back into position. And the game is on. And first to break away, it's in the Bornacoola direction anyway. Sean McGowan gone there. Frankie Gallogly getting it away for Aughavas. Bad clearance. But there seems to be an infringement, and Tom Morden catching that ball. And it's a free in to Bornacoola, taken by Noel Mahan. Noel, who has been very consistent with frees this year so far. Let's hope he'll prove it today again. And a great kick in towards the square, and it hops dreadfully bad in the square and wide. So at least Bornacoola have the first attack. Seem to have shown John Joe Williams now to kick out. Great ball out towards Kieran Fallon, catching it superbly in the centre of the field, where he is fouled by Frankie Gallogly, and it's just another free in. Kieran himself going to take this one. Sean Burden here going to make a run on the left, but and a superbly taken ball. James McKeown takes it superbly in the box, and it's Michael Mahan fouled, and it's a free into Bornacoola. 14 yards line, about 10 yards far side of the goals. So this could be the first score of the game now for Bornacoola. Noel Mahan coming up very confidently to take it. Michael Mahan seems to have got a bit of a knock, but he seems to be running in okay. Referee waving forwards outside of the small box. Noel Mahan to take it. And it's the first point for Bornacoola. Bornacoola 1 point, Aughavas 0. So now, goalkeeper Podge Nickel placing the ball, referee telling him to place it in the centre in front of the goals. John Joe Williams once again with the kick out. Out towards our right now this time, and Tom Morden takes it, so running at his best, and picked it up now. Seamus Jones to Noel Mahan, and Tom Morden gets it to Seamus Jones. Seamus Jones has been harassed. Back to Tom Morden. Tom Morden does a dummy by John Joe Williams, and again he gets it across, and it was Michael Mahan, very hard luck with a punch there. It's a free out. It was a great move there by Bornacoola. Very well put together. And very hard luck for a goal there. Tom Morden setting up that whole way down from the half-back line. John Joe Williams kicks out again. And Sean Burden and Pat McCabe goes up for it, and it's lifted by Sean Burden. Sean Burden under pressure gets out of it. Drop kick into James McKeown. James McKeown turns, solo runs, and he takes a kick in. Caught by goalkeeper Pádraig Nickel. Out to the right hand side to that's John Joe Williams now on the ball. And it's lifted by Christy Fardell for Bornacoola. And again by Sean Nickel there to Terry Williams. Terry Williams up, Joe Casey. Raymond Gearty, Tommy Larkin gets it out to Christy Fardell. Christy Fardell under pressure, does a dummy there and gets by them. And another dummy. Kicks the ball down to Kieran Fallon. Kieran Fallon into John Muldowney. John Muldowney handles the ball on the ground, and he's penalised. So it's a free to Aughavas. Terry Williams to take this free about just past the 50-yard line. A dangerous looking ball. Full back Sean Fallon there, and it's Joe Casey with the ball now. And it's the first point for Aughavas, scored by Joe Casey. So, teams are level again. 1 point each. Tommy Larkin out to place the ball. He's going to take the kick out himself. Getting the ground ready. The pitch in perfect condition here today in Cloone. Taking a long run at it. And that's a good kick out to the centre of the field where Kieran Fallon goes up and lifts it. Oh, he lets it fall now. But John Muldowney has got out of it. A good kick down, and it's Michael Mahan. Michael Mahan. James McKeown has it. Back to Michael Mahan again. And he takes it. And it's against the crossbar, and yes, that's a goal. Taken by Sean McGowan. A great goal. And the Bornacoola supporters going mad here. First goal. And a quick kick out now by John Joe Williams. Out into the centre of the field where Pat McCabe and Sean Burden goes up for it. But it's lifted by Declan Morden. Into Joe Casey. Joe Casey does a dummy on Sean Fallon. And it's in. A dangerous looking ball, but collected superbly by Tommy Larkin, who was fouled. And this is a free out to Bornacoola. Tommy himself going to take this free. Tommy, good kick out now, and John Muldowney gets his boot to it, and Kieran Fallon running onto it now. A bit of soccer here, he's bringing it on in front of him. He crosses it into Seamus Jones. Seamus Jones into Noel Mahan. Noel Mahan passes it back to Kieran Fallon. Kieran Fallon lifts it into Seamus Jones again. Seamus takes his shot, and it's over the bar. Another good point for Bornacoola, taken by Seamus Jones. Seamus in place of the injured Frankie Bohan today. He's really showing that he's worth his place on the team today. John Joe Williams with the kick out again. And Sean Burden and Pat McCabe goes up for it, breaks. And it's lifted. And it's a free to Pat McCabe seems to have fouled Sean Burden, and it's a free to Bornacoola. Referee moving back the ball to where the offence occurred. And Tom Morden is going to take this kick. Tom playing very consistent this year so far too. Long ball in, and it's lifted by full forward James McKeown. James turns under pressure and kicks it wide. A good effort there by James McKeown. John Joe Williams with the kick out again. John Muldowney and Frankie Killogley goes for it. John Muldowney penalised. That's a free to Aughavas. Sean Nicholl to take this ball. Christy Fardell misses it there. And it's lifted up by Pat McCabe for Aughavas. Pat soloing through. And a dangerous ball across the centre where Tommy Larkin. Oh, it's up, and Tommy Larkin well taken up by him, but it's got again by Pat McCabe. And again, Tom Morden has lifted it there now and clears it out the centre. Seamus Jones and Sean McGowan. Seamus Jones running onto it, collecting it, kicks it in. Henry Faulkner gets his first touch. Henry very dangerous. Into James McKeown, into Seamus Jones again. Seamus Jones with his kick blocked down by Sean Nicholl. Sean Nicholl gets the clearance out to where Frankie Killogley running forward on it now. Terry Williams. Terry Williams being tackled by Sean Burden. And Tom Morden collects the ball again there. Oh, and very badly directed pass there. It was meant for Sean McGowan, but intercepted well. Declan Bohan clears the ball out to Noel Mahan. Noel Mahan being hardest. Gets in a great ball into full forward James McKeown. Henry Faulkner now. The ball has gone across the square. Michael Mahan and John Joe Williams running for it. Michael Mahan winning the ball, and it's a free out to Aughavas. Michael Mahan penalised there. And it's Terry Williams solo on the ball there, tackled by Seamus Jones. Long ball into the centre. Joe Casey and Sean Fallon. Joe Casey collects it now. Joe very dangerous for the shot. Takes a shot, kicks it wide. Good tight marking there by fullback Sean Fallon. Thomas Larkin with the kick out now for Bornacoola. Good ball out. Seamus Jones up for it. A badly kick. And Tom Fallon gets it out. Tom Morden under pressure. He has got it now. Clears it down the wing. Henry Faulkner making a run for it now. Henry collects it. Been tackled. Well blocked down there, and that's Frankie Gallogly gets the clearance out. Anthony Rillans now. Sean Burden intercepts it. Out to Kieran Fallon. Kieran Fallon all in his zone. John Muldowney running inside him. A good dummy there. 2 good dummies by Kieran Fallon, and he's doing a great run. But he gets it into John Muldowney. John with his shot, and John kicks it wide at a point blank range. Just didn't settle himself there. Very badly mischanced. Goalkeeper placing the ball now for John Joe Williams. Another long kick out into the centre of the field for Kieran Fallon. Sean Burden gets it on there. Henry Faulkner going running again for it, but it's lifted by Sean Nichol there. There's Frankie Gallogly. Frankie Gallogly gets his clearance out down the wing, and it's lifted. That's Pat McCabe on the ball now. Pat McCabe, long ball, dangerous looking ball in now. Joe Casey and Sean Fallon. Sean Burden lifts it, centre half back, playing a stormer of a game, and gets a long clearance out to where Terry Williams. Now Seamus Jones has got it into Noel Mahan. Badly passed ball that Frankie Gallogly intercepts it to Terry Williams. Terry Williams, long ball in, collected by cornerback Raymond Gearty and cleared by Declan Bohan. There's John Muldowney. John, lovely ball into Michael Mahan. Michael Mahan into Seamus Jones. Seamus Jones loses it, and it's lifted by Jerry Gallogly there, who's fouled. So it's a free out now to Aughavas. Terry Williams taking this free. Tom Morden running onto it, and he has it lifted very near the sideline, down along the sideline, and he gets it in. Porrick Oakley there gets rid of it, and it's intercepted by Kieran Fallon into Henry Faulkner, back to Kieran Fallon again, does a dummy and he gets by him, nearly tripped, and he takes his shot, and it's a great point, very nearly a goal, could have been a goal. A great run there by Kieran Fallon. Very well put together there, Henry Faulkner and Kieran Fallon together. And there's a bad miss there by Sean McGowan, and it's lifted now by Sean Burden in the centre of the field into John Muldowney. John passes into Seamus Jones. No, James McKeown. James McKeown takes a run in, and he takes a high solo run there and loses the ball. And it's taken by John Joe Williams. But Sean Burton again playing a stormer here at centre half back. And Christy Fardle on the wing. Christy with the ball now. Christy into Noel Mahan. Noel Mahan fouled. And it's a free in. About 50 yards out now. Sean Burton going to take this ball. Placing it now. Good ball in now, and it's getting in towards Seamus Jones, but it's lifted by Terry Williams. Terry being fouled. No, it wasn't. He wasn't fouled there, but gets his clearance out. Or Tom Morden. Tom playing a stormer here at half-back. In towards Sean McGowan. As Pádraig Killogley and Henry Fortin goes for it. And it's a 50. It's a 50. The umpire says it's a 50. Well played there by Henry Faulkner. The linesman trying to get the supporters behind the line here on the sideline. Has Noel Mahan to take this 50 now. About 10 yards. About 10 yards this side of the goals. If anything, the wind would be favouring them a little bit. Veers off to the left and wide. Good effort, good effort. Good effort by Noel Mahan. Kick out. I didn't see that, but it seems to be Sean McGowan must have fouled Pádraig Nichol there, and it's free for Aughavas, and Tom Morden collects it there at half-back. Tom playing a stormer today. To full-back Sean Fallon. Sean Fallon gets it down towards James McKeown. James McKeown passes it, a great ball into Henry Faulkner. Henry collects it. Still under pressure, being tackled, hops the ball, and he is awarded a free. Henry under a lot of pressure there. Gets the free, and Noel Mahan placing the ball now. Very awkward angle now. Across towards the square, and it's lifted by Sean McGrath. Kieran Fallon catches it in the 50-yard line, out to Noel Mahan. Awaiting Noel Mahan. Back to Kieran Fallon again. This is a good looking move, and he kicks it wide. No, it's a 50. It seems to have been deflected. It was deflected, and it's a 50, yes. Deflected off some of the Aughavas players. Umpire raises his hand. Noel Mahan coming to take it again now. Great long ball into the square. And it's a goal. It's deflected in off the fullback, John Joe Williams. A great goal. So now the score, I think it's Bornacoola 2-4. Aughavas 1 point. I'm not quite certain of that now. From my position, I can't. And it's Kieran Fallon now. Kieran Fallon tackled very hardly, and it's a free. Kieran seems to be injured. He seems to be down. Sheridan's gone out to give a bit of medical attention there. Noel Mahan seems to have got a belt on the head. He's up on it. He's limping a bit, but he's going to continue on it. He seems to be okay. Tom Morden to take this free. Referee stopping play there for a minute. Seems there was a bit of intimidation going on there. Okay, game on again now on Tom Morden to take it. Dangerous looking ball. Terry Williams jumps up, misses it. Noel Mahan collects it. Noel Mahan. Yes, it's a free in, which... No, it's a hot ball. It's a hot ball. And John Muldowney out to Noel Mahan. It's a free out. Seems pushing on the back by John Muldowney there. Sean Nicholl to take it, trying to steal a few yards, but been told by the ref where the... Sean Nicholl, great kick down towards Sean Burden, and Pádraig Morden goes up for it. Morden with the ball, and a bit of intimidation there, but Sean Burden penalised for fouling. Has to be taken by Frankie Gallogly. No, Terry Williams coming over to take this ball. Terry Williams. Long, dangerous ball in towards Anthony Rillans. Anthony Rillans and Declan Bohan. But it's fisted out there by Declan Bohan, and Noel Mahan collects. Down to the right hand side where Sean McGowan and John Nicholl. Henry Faulkner with the ball on, being hassled. Henry into Seamus Jones. Seamus Jones does a dummy on his solo. Into full forward James McKeown. James McKeown back to Seamus Jones. Seamus takes his shot and kicks it a bit wide there now. It was a great move, but came to a drastic end there. Well put together there now, and it's John Joe Williams out to the other side now. Frankie Gallogly and John Muldowney. Frankie Gallogly passes it to corner back there. Down along the wing where Sean Burden is doing a sprint down. Just can't get it. So it's a line ball to Bornacoola. Sean Burden to take this ball, moving the flag out of his way. Good kick. And it's taken by Terry Williams there. Terry Williams kicks it high. Tom Morden. Tom Morden, a great catch there by Tom Morden. Under pressure. Gets it in towards James McKeown. Out to Sean McGowan. Sean McGowan takes the shot. And it's a point by Sean. Score now 2-4 to a point. Bornacoola in it. Bornacoola really dominating it. And it's out towards Sean McGowan in. That's Tom Morden. Tom Morden penalised there for striking. Oh, quickly taken ball, but intercepted by Tom Morden. Passed out to Kieran Fallon. Kieran Fallon making a run out to Noel Mahan. Noel Mahan takes a long kick in towards Henry Faulkner. Henry Faulkner and Terry Williams there. John Joe Williams. John Joe Williams gets it out to the wing where it goes over the line. It's a line ball to Bornacoola. Bornacoola really putting on the pressure here. Kieran Fallon going over to take this ball. Dangerous looking ball in. Aughavas player has it on Sean Nicholl. Sean Nicholl. That's a free out. A referee calling back play. Referee calling back play. Seems to be a substitute coming on for Aughavas. I think it's Peter Faulkner, is it? There's a switch. Frankie Gallogly is moving up on the left hand side now, marking Tom Morden. Now John Joe Williams to take the kick again. And it's out, and Sean Burden was pushed in the back there. The referee didn't see it, but Christy Farrell picks it up, and a long kick in. James McKeown and Williams goes for it. John Joe Williams gets it, and he turned a good few times there, but seems to have got away with it. This is our substitute, I don't know his name yet, into Pat McCabe. Pat McCabe soling up the going to be tackled now by Kieran Fallon. Kieran Fallon gets his tackle in. Raymond Gearty goes out. Frankie Gallogly goes in. Frankie Gallogly takes a point there for Aughavas. So the score now 2-4 to 2 points. Aughavas on the attack again there now. So Tommy Larkin placing the ball for the kick out again. Tommy, long ball out to the centre of the field, punched on by Kieran Fallon. Terry Williams been tackled by Seamus Jones, fouled by Seamus Jones, so it's a free in to Aughavas. Williams himself to take it. Ball in towards the 21-yard line. Full back, Sean Fallon comes out and gets butted already. Referee seen some infringement inside. Sean Fallon with to kick himself, a long ball down past the halfway line. Noel Mahan drawn on and missing it. Long ball in there now. Anthony Rillans and Raymond Gearty goes for it. Pat McCabe and Christy Farrell in the middle there. Noel Mahan. John Muldowney finally picks it up into Kieran Fallon. Kicks it into Noel Mahan. They're on the attack very well here again. A long ball in. Henry Fortnan chasing it, but it's wide. Long ball wide by Noel Mahan there. So the spirit really rising here now. Sean McGowan there now with the ball into Kieran Fallon. Kieran Fallon, a long high ball, dangerous ball, and it goes wide again. I see County Secretary Tommy Morden is here with the cup. He's on our right. Noel Mahan collects that ball out in the 40-yard line. Kieran Fallon ahead now. Kieran does a dummy and kicks it over the bar and score 2-5 to 2 points. A great goal there, but a great point. Some captain will hold up today. And the ball out in the centre of the field again, where Peter Morden into Sean Nichol. Sean Nichol down to Anthony Rillans. Anthony Rillans, ball intercepted there by Sean Fallon. Sean Fallon, but it's Sean Nichol again now. Sean Nichol gets a drop kick in into Pat McCabe. Dangerous looking ball here now. Pat McCabe running through. All blocked down there by Sean Fallon. Finally goalkeeper Tommy Larkin, and he is fouled. And it's a free out. Tommy Larkin taking this kick out now. Referee brought the ball out there a few yards. Tommy was kicking him out excellently today. Towards the centre of the field, and it's well taken there by Pat McCabe. Pat McCabe down towards Joe Casey, but it's gone over the sideline. Linesman Patrick Duffy there flags it. Bornacoola ball. This ball to be taken by Sean Fallon. Sean takes the left-footed ball, and it's Half time blown by a referee. The score 2-5 to 2 points. Yes, you see the Bornacoola supporters there with their banner. They're in good spirit anyway. Bornacoola flag flying high. I see the cup is among the Bornacoola supporters anyway. It's looking good for a start. JJ Duffy Frankie Bohan wants to be seen there. See all the supporters waving there.
There's no need for that.
Hey, come on, Viola here. Get up there, you buck. No, he won't.
Back, both teams on the field. Referee handing over a few lists. Sheridan's after collecting them there, organising things at the John Tom McGushin going in there with the ball. So referee throws in the ball and the second half is on. Seamus Jones to Noel Mahan. That's Dunley's switch in the Bornacoola team, Noel Mahan and Kieran Fallon. Noel Mahan gone into centre field. Noel has got a belt on the ribs there with the looks of things. Sean Burden. Sean, long kick in, goes through 2 or 3 men, but Kieran Fallon picks it up. There's a couple of dummies. Hope passes a long ball out to Tom Morden again. Tom kicks the ball in, but it's wide. Tom a long way out of his position, but he's following seems to be following his man there. Goalkeeper places the ball for John Joe Williams. John Joe Williams, it goes up. Dangerous ball on the ground. Joe Casey and Sean Byrne contests it. Sean Felling draws in and it's blocked down, but he gets a second chance at it. No. John Muldowney picks it up. John Turdens, long ball into the centre. John Joe Williams collects it. Out to wing towards... number 12 there, into Pat McCabe. Pat McCabe being tackled by Sean Burden. Sean Burden attempts to block it down, but doesn't. Declan Bohan collects that ball in the centre. Oh, blocked down there by the posterior of Joe Casey. Christy Fardell gets it now. Christy down the wing. Oh, a bad ball intercepted there by Pat McCabe. Pat McCabe takes his shot in. But once again, it's Raymond Gearty. It was Raymond Gearty in there. Now this is a dangerous ball into the square. It's punched by some fish in there, but as Raymond Gearty gets his clearance out here now. Noel Mahan collects it. Noel solo running. Across Pat McCabe's head to Seamus Jones. Seamus Jones on to John Muldowney. John just collects it. Soloing in now towards the goals. Takes his shot. Oh, a bad pass there. John Joe Williams collects it. John Joe Williams to Frankie Gallogly. Frankie Gallogly solo now. Tom Morden in pursuit. Tackled there strong by Tom Morden. And this is John McKiernan there. John McKiernan with a good point. So it's 2-5 to 3 points now in favour of Bornacoola. The win favouring Aughavas very slightly. Tommy Larkin with the kick out. Noel Mahan, Sean Burden collects it. Sean playing a stormer today. Been tackled by 2 or 3 men and gets out of it and gets his kick in. And it's John Joe Williams and James McKeown. John Joe Williams gets his ball out. Tom Morden running onto it. So also is Sean Fett. And it's Sean Burden again that has the ball and is penalised for handling the ball on the ground. Quickly taken to Frankie Gallogly there. Frankie Gallogly making a run in now. Aughavas seem to have the overlap. Frankie takes his shot and kicks it wide. That was a move Aughavas could have got better dividends out of. I see a Bornacoola substitute hogging out here, Seamus Mulligan. And it's Tommy Larkin with the kick out again. Christy Fardell and John McKiernan goes up for it. Christy penalised for fouling John McKiernan. It's a free in to be taken by Pat McCabe. Pat a very consistent free taker too. And it's over the bar. A superbly taken ball there. Yes, I see Seamus Mulligan. Seamus Mulligan running on now, just a substitute. And Christy Fardell coming off. Change, so John Muldowney has moved down now to half back, and Seamus Mulligan moved a half forward. So now 2-5 to 4 points. Aughavas beginning to pull back. About 8 minutes gone, I suppose. And it's Seamus Jones, well taken in the centre of the field, and he's fouled. Tom Morden places the ball. Tom playing great at half-back today. Ball slides off his boot. John Muldowney gets his boot to it, but it's John McKiernan. Yes, it's John Muldowney again. John passes on to substitute Shamey Mulligan. Shamey, who is he's very badly tackled. Pat McCabe there. I think the referee has seen that now. Yes, referee talking to Pat McCabe there for a very hard tackling. Noel Mahan placing the ball now. Noel Mahan stands. Long ball into the 21-yard line. And Sean Nicholl gets it for Aughavas. A long clearance out, centre of the field, where Frankie Gallogly and Tom Morton goes for. But it's collected by centre half-back Sean Burden. Sean Burden into Henry Faulkner. Henry, well taken there in sight of pressure, and he gets through there. And he still has it. Gets the ball out, and he is penalised. I wouldn't agree with that decision at all. He's penalised for throwing the ball after all the tackling he went through there. So it's John Joe Williams with the free now. John Joe, who has a lot of kicking out to do today. And Sean Burden goes up very confidently and takes it down, and is nearly... Referee speaking to Colin Morden there for a very abrupt sort of a tackle on Sean Burden. Sean takes it, this free now, in towards Seamus Jones and Kieran Fallon. And John Muldowney collects the rebound. Yes, and the referee's seen that. Closed fist, it seems, against John Muldowney there. Pat McCabe going into the book. And referee having a long chat with him out there. So Noel Mahan to take the free now. Noel steadies himself. And a great ball, and it's over the bar. A great free there by Noel Mahan. 45 yards out. So the score now 2-6 to 4 points in favour of Bornacoola. And it's Colin Morden and Declan Bohan. Declan Bohan, a corner back. Gets the ball and he's harassed, and it's a free. I don't really know what's going on here now. It's a free for Bornacoola. Declan, it seems, fouled on the way out. Sean Burden, centre half back. Tom Morden is making his opponent do a bit of jogging there. And Kieran Fallon collects this ball anyway, and gets it across the head of his opponent, and I think, it's just wide. Umpire T.P. Cox signalling it wide there. Goalkeeper places the ball again. Goalkeeper Podge Nicholl. And John Joe Williams again. Noel Mahan missing that one. Pat McCabe collects it. Pat doing a solo run down the field. Shakes off one tackle. And there's a long run that comes to no good. Well tackled there by Tom Morden, running in from the wing. The Bornacoola chants are going strong down here on my right hand side. Tommy Larkin with the kick out. Brilliant catch there by Terry Williams. And it's on to Joe Casey there, gets his boot to it, and it's John McKiernan there took that tree, but it goes wide. Loose play there around the parallelogram. Sean Fallon going to take this kick out. Sean out towards the centre of the field where Sean Burden goes up for, gets it on to Kieran Fallon. Kieran making a run, nobody near him. Gets by one man. There's two. I'd say he took 2 hops there. He gets it into Seamus Jones. Seamus. It's a dangerous ball in towards Henry Faulkner. Henry Boyle is collected by John Joe Williams. John Joe under pressure. Piles his way out. Gets a high, long clearance. Collected by Noel Mahan. Noel is penalised for holding on to the ball. Sean Nicholl to take this ball. Sean Burden goes up for it. It's John McKiernan. John McKiernan into Fintan McIntyre. Fintan being tackled there. Passes back out to John McKiernan. John, and it's a superb save there by Thomas Larkin. Tommy Larkin, and gets out a great pass out to Raymond Gearty. Raymond clears it out where it's lifted. It's lifted by Pat McCabe's block. Don't know, I can't see who that is with the ball at the moment. But he's fouled for showing the ball. That's John McKiernan there. Fouled for showing the ball. So, got very excitement there in the Bornacoola square for a while, but seems to have died down now. Sean Fallon to take the free out. Sean Fallon kicks the ball down towards Seamus Jones. Seamus Jones. Now it's Anthony Rillans. Anthony Rillans gets the ball in towards John McKiernan and into Terry Williams. But it's a great goal by Terry Williams. A superb shot there by Terry Williams. And that seems to have put the cat among the pigeons. 1-4 to 2-6. And now Aughavas really piling on the pressure. A free calling out the 2 players inside of the ball. Thomas Larkin with the kick out once more. Good ball out towards Seamus Jones. Seamus Jones taken and delivered up, and it's a free from where the ball landed for an after the ball tackle on Seamus Jones. Kieran Fallon to take this ball. And I see another Aughavas substitute coming on. I don't know his name now, but can't see who's gone off. And it's Colin Morden who's gone off there. But it's a dangerous ball in, and Seamus Mulligan has it now. Seamus come on as a sub. Out to Michael Mahan. Michael Mahan's kick block down, and it's out to the wing to John McKiernan. John McKiernan playing very well here. Into Sean Nicholl. Sean Nicholl soloing down the field now. Gets his pass in to Anthony Rillans. Anthony Rillans. Long ball, dangerous ball in towards Joe Casey, but it's lifted confidently by Sean Fallon and full back. Sean soloing out, a dangerous thing to do. Joe Casey collects it now. Joe soloing across to get an angle for himself. Takes a lift for a kick and kicks it wide. Looking dangerous down there again in the Bornacoola half. They'll have to, I think the full back line will have to get themselves together a bit better down there. Tommy Larkin with the kick out now. A great kick out again by Tommy Larkin. Sean Burden, Williams, Terry Williams gets it. Back to Anthony Rillans. Anthony Rillans gets a low ball in, but it's lifted by Raymond Gearty. Raymond gets his ball down towards Sean Nicholl. Sean Nicholl collects now for Aughavas. Soloing in. Long kick in. Dangerous lobbing ball. And it hops against the post. And it's taken out by Sean Fallon. Sean Fallon to Tom Morden. Tom Morden, who was nearly assaulted by Frankie Gillogly there, shakes it off very confidently too. Referee going to speak to Frankie Gillogly. So it's a free out to be taken by Sean Fallon. Sean, low ball, lifted by centre half forward Sean Burden, who's tackled, and it's a free for Bornacoola. Sean himself to take this ball. Ball in towards Seamus Jones, and Seamus pushed on the back by Terry Williams, and it's another free in. This time to be taken by Noel Mahan. Sherillan's walking down there, worried looking. Cormac McGill. There's a lot of chanting going on now. Noel Mahan seems to have stole a few yards. He's bringing him back. I don't see how he sees from where it was. Noel stole him a couple of yards anyway. Noel runs up, take this kick. Slightly wide. The Aughavas supporters really relishing on that. The boos are coming in from the far side. There's another Aughavas substitute coming on. Peter Faulkner. So that ball will have to be kicked out again. So we're trying the quick one there. And it's Fintan McIntyre that's gone off there for Aughavas. It goes down towards Pat McCabe. Pat McCabe blunders it. And Shamie Mulligan gets his foot to it. But Henry Faulkner is penalised for fouling the cornerback there, and it's a free for Aughavas. Quickly taken by John Joe Williams. A long, dangerous ball, but John Muldowney lifts it. John with his kick up. Down to Seamus Jones. Seamus Jones all on his own. And a lovely ball in towards, but it's intercepted by Jerry Gillogly. Jerry Gillogly. And it's Jerry Gillogly again on a run up the field. Jerry Gillogly to Pat McCabe. Pat looking dangerous now. Semi-blocked down by Sean Burden. Joe Casey gets his shot in, and it's gone for a 50. It seems it went off a Bornacoola player there. So it's a 50. No hurry seems to be on the Aughavas team. Pat McCabe to take this free, or 50. Dangerous dropping ball, collected by Tommy Larkin. I don't know what's going on. It's a free out. Thomas Larkin seems was free out. Thomas must have got a belt of some description there. Feeling his mouth there. He's okay, I think. Sean Fallon to take the kick out on it. Kieran Fallon loses the ball. That's the last substitute that went on. I don't know what his name is. Frankie Gillogly gets it now. Frankie sells a dummy. And goalkeeper Thomas Larkin gets it again. And kicks it out. Seems to have recovered from his bit of an injury there. And it's across the line. It's a line ball to Aughavas. Linesman has to place it. Pat McCabe to take it. Pat gets it over to wait a man, he blunders it nearly there now. Gets it in towards Anthony Rillans. Anthony Rillans Takes its point very confidently there. And there's 7 minutes left now. And Thomas Larkin with the kick out again. Noel Mahan collects it in the centre of the field. A great catch there by Noel, and he goes on a run. And oh, he is badly tackled there by Peter Faulkner. Referee just speaking to him. Seems to be okay. Sean Burden playing the Stormer now, taking this ball. Oh, Terry Williams collects it at his ease there. That's brilliantly blocked down by Henry Faulkner. And Seamus Mulligan ahead now. Seamus Mulligan, who got several belts there, but chucked them off. And the supporters are really going wild over there now. And I see another name going into the book, Frankie Galloglis. And Jerry Gallogly, 2 names gone into the book there, so. And I see another name going into the book, taking the name of Terry Williams. So the referee's book fairly full of Aughavas names today. Noel Mahan still feeling his face there. He seems to have got a bad belt. So, but he's going to take this free anyway. Supporters cheering him on the back side. Noel very cool, runs up. And it's against the crossbar. It's over the bar, it's a point. TP Cox lifting the flag there, it's a point. A great point by Noel Mahan from a very awkward angle. So now it's 2-7 to 1-5. And it's John McKiernan there with the ball. Into Sean Nicholl. Sean Nicholl down towards Joe Casey, but Sean Fallon takes it back there at the back. Frankie Gallogly collects it, tackled by Kieran Fallon. Long dangerous ball in towards Peter Faulkner, this sub. Peter Faulkner into Terry Williams. And it kicks it wide. He kicks it wide. Good tackling there by fullback Sean Fallon again. Great covering. There seems to be a bit of confusion down there. Umpire Patsy Doherty seen something that he didn't like, bringing it to the nose of the referee. So it's Thomas Larkin with the kick out now, Anna. 5 minutes left. Less than 5 minutes left on the stopwatch now. And it's Pat McCabe. Pat McCabe being tackled by Sean Burden. It seems he's penalised. He's still trying to steal a few yards too, being pointed out by Sean Burden. Sean, who was fame of the set dance this year. Pat McCabe with the free. Noel Mahan collects it brilliantly there. And he is hassled very strong, but he seems to have shaken them off. Well, I can't see what the referee's seen there, but he's awarding a free to Aughavas for what I don't know. If anything, I would have it the other way now. Very, very tense moment now. The last 4 minutes of the game. Pat McCabe to take this ball. And he's satisfied to go and take his point. So it's 2-7. I think to 1-6 at the moment. Cameraman Eddie Friend here seems to be a bit cold looking down here. I hope the press boxes in Croke Park are a bit better than these ones we have today. Bornacoola supporters really getting behind their team now. And Tommy Larkin with a kick out. And it's lifted by Jerry Gallogly. Jerry Gallogly fouled, free down. Free to Aughavas. Referee calling back to play. Pat McCabe taking this ball again now. Pat, who I'd say would be the man of the match for Aughavas today. Long, dangerous ball in. Fisted out by fullback Sean Fallon. His brother Kieran Fallon runs for it and uses his soccer style again and is tripped, but seems that Aughavas getting into a very physical game at the moment. But it's Terry Williams. His ball, the ball in towards Joe Casey, but goes wide. Declan Bohan giving the ball now to Thomas Larkin. Less than 2 minutes left. A goal and a point to my... Kieran Fallon soloing up the field now. And it's gone to the sideline where it's lifted by Adrian Nicholl. Adrian Nicholl down. Sean Burden running towards it. Sean misjudges it. Peter Faulkner gets a ball across there towards John McKiernan. And Sean Burden clears the ball out towards Kieran Fallon. Kieran Fallon now to Noel Mahan. Noel Mahan gets his boot to it and is up between Pat McCabe. Pat McCabe collects it now for Aughavas. Into Frankie Gallogly. Frankie Gallogly seems to be running the wrong way. No, he is turning now. He kicks the ball, dangerous ball in. Sean Fallon goes up all on his own and collects it there. Sean soloing out, very dangerous thing to do. Passes it to Tom Morden. Tom Morden had a long ball in. Seamus Jones just missed it there. And it's John Joe Williams gets it. John Joe Williams, long ball down. This is John Muldowney gets his boot to it. Sean Nicholl. Sean Nicholl over to John McEntee. John McEntee soloing in. A great lift foot shot across the face of the goal, and it's wide. I've just been told that there's just 2 minutes left now by Stephen Flynn, the County Board PRO, who's reporting on the game here today. And 4 points in it. 2-7 to 1-6. Thomas Larkin with the kick out again. Hops in the centre of the field and it's lifted by an Aughavas man. I can't see his number from here. Pat McCabe. Yes, Pat McCabe. Pat to take the free himself. Long dangerous ball in towards Joe Casey, but Sean Fallon goes up in there and takes it down. With great confidence there. He's tackled and fouled. So it's a free out to Bornacoola. Hitting towards the final minute of the game now. And the Bornacoola supporters going wild down here. Thomas Larkin making a spot for the ball. Sean Fallon, it seems, going to take the free. No immediate panic on him at the moment. I see Henry Faulkner is back down a corner forward now. Declan Bohan has moved out. And it's Sean Nicholl there, I think. Ball in. Joe Casey looking dangerous. And Colin Morden, I think. And he is fouled, yes, he is fouled there by Noel Mahan, and it's a free in. Dangerous looking free now. Pat McCabe to take it again into the final minute of the game. 4 points in it. Will he go for a goal or will he go for a point? Only Pat knows that himself. Taking a long run for it. And he goes for a goal and it's blocked down by John Muldowney there. And blocked down again by John Muldowney. And a bit of retaliation, but it's a 50. Superbly blocked down by John Muldowney. Bit of retaliation there. John seems to have got a belt. And very well blocked. Time up by the stopwatch. Stephen Flynn tells me the time is up, so this has to be the last attack. Pat McCabe with the ball. John Muldowney up again. Pat McCabe gets it again, running in, soloing in, but he loses it. And it's Sean McGowan. Sean gets the ball. And referee seems to have seen something in there in the 21-yard line. He's calling for the ball. I don't know whether the game is over or not. He's calling for the ball. Yes, the game is over and Bornacoola are the winners. Bornacoola 2-7, Aughavas 1-6. And the Bornacoola supporters really going wild down here. A disappointed Frankie Gallogly gone in there. Aughavas team seems to be disappointed looking. Bornacoola celebrations are going on in the centre of the field. Noel Mahan running out there to shake hands with a man who was marking there for a while. Celebrations. See some enough supporters out there. I see our banner is there now at the moment. But now it seems the presentation is going to be made outside. Yes, great celebrations there. Frankie Bohan, the injured player who would have been playing today only for his injuries, gone out there being welcomed. Hold it. Great celebrations going out there. John Tamagushin, chairman of the club, being congratulated there, and him also congratulating John Muldowney and Thomas Larkin. And Tommy Morden to make the presentation now. John Muldowney showing his joy there. Tommy Morden handing over the, giving a bit of a speech. I can't hear what he's saying from here. He hands over a bit of whatever he said there now, seems to have got a round of applause.
It's close. Huh? Close.
And captain of the team, Sean McGowan, has the cup and he's lifted. Joyous celebrations there. I see John Muldowney has support there too today. Jacqueline waving up and Michael Shanley there and Raymond O'Neill.
Really good. Second half was tough, hard. Had to be a man sailor. But thankfully we came out in front. First of all.
No one hand there. No. Very good. Very good.
think at any time you were going to go
against the roof would be better.
The second half was hard going in the second half. In the first half, we still some great football. We were training hard for this game, and we knew that we could do it. But in the second half, as usual, Aughavas 13 and they should come at you in the second half. They come at you really hard in the second half, all right. But we're fit enough to stay with them, and I think our backs and forwards and midfield, I'd have to hand it to 15 or 16 or 17 lads today. They're really a great bunch of fellas. I've never been with a better bunch of fellas anyway.
How do you work out there today?
I could have cried with that. But very proud of the lads. I've never seen such a display, especially in the first half. The last half was very nervous. It's great, and I congratulate everyone in the club, supporters and all. And we won't finish half
The chair under the tub here, John Thomas. No microphone, but you can imagine your top.
I want to congratulate the lads and the supporters and everything for this powerful win. We asked them to go out and play a sensible, hard game of football, and that's what they did. And I'm very proud of them. I'm very proud to see. Well, it doesn't entitle us or put us into senior football, but anyway, it's a junior league for 1983, and it's something to win. And we hope that we'll get out of junior football next year in the centenary year.
Here, here! You might like to say a few words now.
We're still fogging up.
Steam off, John, but don't
we put in the effort in training there, and it paid off handsomely in the end. We had a few anxious moments there, a good few anxious moments in the second half, but lucky enough how the Finns held out anyway. I think we deserved it, and I'm delighted we won, because, as I said there earlier on there, it's a great honour to win this, and it's great to win it for John Hamagush, because he brought us on from, we were schoolboys under 14, right up, and I'm nearly 30 years of age, this is the first year we won for him. So I'm delighted anyway. Thank you very much.
Secretary and he used to but he stuck with us all the time. What did you think of the boys' performance?
Well, I thought it was a great performance. First half especially, and we had this anxious moment in the second half, but I was down on training every night, and I knew that from the effort the lads put in that there was no way that the Aughavas were going to beat us today. As I said, we had a few anxious moments, but the lads in training really put it in. I was down there every night, and we had to win it. The spirit, the determination was there to do it. In the last two games against Bornacoola in the semi-final, and that same determination was there today, and that's all we were lacking all along. We have football ability that compared with anyone in the county. We're just lacking that bit of spirit and determination. We put that into the last two games, and the result is we've won a cup.
Let your game roll away from me now, you fire. You don't see passes in his team, you know. Oh, I need to survive and train whatever we could and keep everything out. You know, like, you'd love to think that you delivered it to the right man and so on. But in the end, it was just panic station and I felt it out.
So they ran up to the brakes through them. And other didn't they couldn't get a good one at his call. Nothing they could do about it. Well, it was partly that. It was partly that the others started to warm up. Well, the warm up we had to make it work. We would have been in the situation we were, you know. But they're like the really former at the end, you know. We got a few points in the second half. Yeah, we just needed them. Not yet. Yeah, well, you could afford to concede a few, you know. But, when they were stuck in that goal now. Tommy Larkin, you touched one out there in that second half, and it kind of went out there over the end line, and we don't want to go down in. It had about that depth between it and the goalpost. It was surely going in. No, only for it now, for it in it.
Red stuff, boys.
Here comes Jed Duffy. You never rest now, Virginia, for a few months. Actually, it's all the different ones. Even Harry was training, Ginny, man. Gordon was training. Good. Ginny Tom Morton, I don't
Lads, for a minute. Steve. Now, there's a general from Gaming Carrick Shannon, National League Gaming Carrick Shannon. So it's time for 11:30 in Anaduff, a sea Yale. On Nick Sunday. And a 9-a-side minor here at 3 o'clock on Saturday.
You go back.
That's around there, doing everything.
Stay at home to make everyone a headache. No, we get that shot board is still inside. These blue boards should be
Hey, Tom. For the response that you put into the training. It really paid off for us today. And thanks very much, lads. We're doing the same again next year.